Hey, Cheshire.
What?
Cheshire.
What?
Why'd you make the building all grassy?
Because we haven't had an owner for like a week. We haven't had customers. We haven't had no one. Rabbits,
That's
God
because we've
knows
been
where.
closed.
March is nowhere to be seen. And what?
We've been closed.
Yeah.
Did you
We
not
haven't had
know
no one.
that?
We didn't know what to do.
Over a week of nothing. No people, no customers, no owner. Just suffering with Hatter's bullshit and Queenie's complaining and Rabbit's OCD and Marge Hare just staring off into the distance. It's annoying. I think at this rate we may go out of business. We need customers, man. I don't know if I could handle being shut down. I'm too young to die.
But honestly, this is a little much, even for you.
It's not my fault that nature takes over time. Have you not seen any zombie movie?
This isn't nature.
Isn't that over like hundreds
I
of years?
saw you hang that up.
Nature is leaves and plants. What more do you want from me?
But on your head,
What
Really?
more do you want from me?
I mean a lot. Honestly, you need to step up your game.
You expect too much. I'm only one little menace to society.
It's been about a week, but it feels like years around these two. Bookspots down there has been at it for God knows how long. Leaving me to babysit the gremlins. I'm gonna lose it. I don't know why they decided to program Gremlin as your main function, but honestly, that needs to go.
I can't even he-who anymore.
Actually, the leaves aren't that bad now that I think about it. I could get used to this.
This is
Kind
why
of
no
like
one
a
truly loves you.
jungle theme.
That came out of nowhere.
What?
They were just making a comment about the plants.
That
How
hurt
nice they were.
Surprisingly more than I thought it was going to.
And you said that nobody loves them. But it's
Truly.
true. Nobody loves us. We don't have an owner. We don't have customers. We don't even have a Pluto anymore. And it's all my fault.
So I make fun of Queenie because their attention's so attracted to themselves, they need to pull it away from themselves. AKA be less of a bitch. I'm gonna slap you at the back of the head.
You do that and I'll cry even louder.
I like your cut, G.
Could you do that more often?
No, just because you asked.
I'm surrounded by...
No, you're surrounded by plants.
Could you get off my throne? I mock them because I care. About mocking. Maybe a little bit about them. Is this still recording?
Don't do it just because you asked. Oh.
What did you say?
They asked.
That's what I thought. Anyways, personal space.
Then back up.
You asked a request of him. You have to acknowledge his request.
Can't we have one of the rabbits here?
No. One of them is preening themselves and the other one is, well, cleaning the office files.
Being responsible. Because
Yeah,
they're Fred.
boring.
Can't believe I'm about to say this,
And
but
why-
I think I want to clean.
You know what? Maybe I'll just go do that. Maybe I'll go check on them. You know what? Hold my leaves.
But I don't want to...
Hold
Oh.
my leaves.
Here you go.
Cool. Nom, nom, nom.
Boo.
Jeez, can you please not threaten me like that?
No. How goes the cleaning?
Well, so far, it's nothing out of the ordinary. We have here our food statements, our income and monthly reports. The grossing of customer increase and decrease over the past, well,
I don't think that's very
Need help?
professional to call customers gross.
gross income, as in what progress have we made to earn profit. Can't deny, going down memory lane through all of Florence's files is quite exciting for me. Or relaxing. Something about organization, numbers, tallies, I can go on and on about it, but at the moment, I have found nothing out of the ordinary. Hopefully, I'll find something new.
Cheshire!
Oh God.
Cheshire!
No.
Cheshire!
Block the door with something. Block it with something.
Hi. So I was eating your leaves, and I want to make pastries out of them.
I leave you guys for what is 30 minutes.
What's so wrong with eating leaves? They were handed to me. I'm a pastry chef. I should try all sorts of different things to see what food is good. It's vegan, I think.
And already
It was
bleed.
hell. Why would you do that? Why would you do this to me? You know what I've been through.
Well, Queenie, you've always been capable on your own. After all, you tend to have more authority over here.
But I wasn't on my own, was I? No, I was with that.
Fuck you too. Yeah, hiss at me all you want. Woof woof, bitch.
I don't think I've ever seen Queenie actually hiss. So I'm gonna remove this chair and see what happens.
I see the hissing protocol still works. Alright.
Priorities.
Well,
Ooh.
everything here has been the usual, same old, same old.
You
Didn't
missed a
find anything
cobweb.
interesting in all this time?
No, nothing out of the ordinary. In fact, all of it just seems everything that I've already seen. Or I feel almost, well, deja vu.
I've just been in this place before. Higher on the street, and I know it's my time
So
to
back
roll.
to square one then.
Not exactly.
What do you mean by that?
There was a file that I did find pretty obscure, but I don't think too much of it.
Oh? You can't just lead like that, you have to tell us.
Share with the class, Rabbit.
Apparently, there's such a thing called a new location for us.
What?
New shit, new shit.
That's the obscure thing. These are plans made oh so long ago. Plans that, actually, if you catalog the dates, how long to get the materials, the kind of materials there are, our own system updates, the system updates that have been occurring prior and future, this entire location was designed to accommodate all of us and our needs.
Are you telling me
Big kitchen.
that we've been here for what feels like, I don't know, this series went so slow to begin with, over a year? It feels like it's been 5, probably longer. But we've had this
What?
location here the entire time!
We've been
Apparently
stuck in a
so.
B-list location when there was a McMansion around the corner.
A McMansion, Rabbit.
Pickles.
I need that kind of lifestyle.
It's where Ronald McDonald lives.
Pickles.
Like
Let's
I
say
said,
where it
it's
is.
not. Again, let's not jump to any conclusions. Like I said, it's the only obscure file that I found. I don't want to assume anything or get anyone's hopes up. Well, maybe if I tell them, things will be alright. I do not want to get hope up. The last thing I need is for them to have their hopes up, and it turns out this place doesn't exist. But, in the end of the day, it really is thrilling to know that we could have a bigger place that accommodates all of us. This might be the change we need. I'm only bringing it up as a just in case. Without an owner, maybe this place hasn't been built, but it could. Or maybe it's already been rebuilt. For as all I can tell you, that this entire thing is ready. All
Take
we
a
need is
pickle
to
and
go
calm
ahead.
down.
I can't calm down. Someone else is here.
Woof woof, bark bark.
Wait, no, Header!
Here we go again.
Woof woof, bark bark. Woof woof, bark bark. Woof woof, bark bark. Woof woof, bark bark. Oh, hi Pluto.
Heather, you don't need to be so scared.
Oh,
Hi.
out the way, out the way, out the way. What are you doing here?
I mean, technically, I'm supposed to work.
We've been closed for a week.
Have you
I
seen the place?
know.
It's in shambles.
It's been a week. What is
Why
Mostly
is there-
Treasure's fault.
I was about to say, the greenery usually doesn't start growing until, let's say, 3 months within an abandoned building.
You see, it doesn't take hundreds of years.
Well, not fully
Okay,
covered, but
well,
it
I'm
starts
dumber than you.
growing.
Yeah.
But
I don't think there's anyone here to sign a paycheck.
Real quick, Flu,
What?
have you heard of Malsumus?
No.
So I recently started getting into faith. And Malsumus is this
Uh-huh.
god of like thorns and all the little things that you hate in life. So like the way it was described to me is imagine if you had a cheesecake at a party, but the cheesecake had bees in it. So they'd
Well,
sting you if you ate it.
Hatter,
So then there's a
Wait,
person that
just
walks
let
up
him-
and says, there's a person that walks up and says they have bee poison. So they put the poison in the cheesecake, but you can't eat the cheesecake because then it's poisoned. Then he says he has a poison antidote for bees. So then he puts in the antidote, which means the bees might be alive, but they might be dead. So you don't know. So you have to take a bite of cheesecake, potentially taking a bite of bees that are alive and or dead that can sting you.
You know what?
That
I'll
is
sign your
Malsumus.
paychecks. Just don't leave me alone with these people.
That was a lot of words.
You have
I,
to.
first of all, Hatter was trying to tell you, maybe take it easy for a little bit, because Pluto, are you alright?
Fine, alright.
Vocally, you do not sound like you are at 100%.
Last time I
Mm,
saw you,
probably
you
not.
also were not at 100%.
Yeah.
I fucked up. Technically, I wasn't even in control of my actions, but it was still me who did it. I don't deserve to be their friend. I don't deserve to look them in the eye. I'm sorry.
Is your battery low? Is that the problem?
No, I've slept a lot. I've tried to sleep my problems away, but that doesn't quite work.
For 1,000th time. But you should not be here, and paycheck or not, you should be resting at home.
I honestly can't be bothered to keep staying at home at Slop's place because like it doesn't really feel like anything is moving or changing, so I might as well come here. Maybe being here will actually distract me, which I guess you did for a moment there, but yeah. Uh-oh. Anyway, I mean, looks like there's enough work with needing to clean this place up.
I'll never say it to their face, but I really am happy Blue is back. Maybe I can pick up where I left off about teaching them about social interactions. As long as I get my 70% cut.
Should we mention the thing that we found? You found?
One thing at a time, but if that's the case and you do really want to be here, even though I advised highly against it, welcome back. There is a multitude of workload that needs to be reviewed, and hopefully you
I
will be up to
know.
the task. You want a
Well,
distraction? Files are your best way to distract yourself for hours or days. At times, weeks.
Shouldn't we
Such a
call another like
good
daytime
point.
workers?
I could call in King's always.
They'd work for free.
I wouldn't say for free, but they'd probably be down to help. But also, yeah. And there is other daytime workers that have not been here at night yet. Who I could also ask in for help, but
Well, do you think
More
any of them would
people.
be up for the task of an owner?
I don't know. I don't know who would be down to be an owner. I don't know if any of us actually capable of being an owner.
Melissa animatronics cannot be, and so it will qualify to you and your coworkers. Maybe one of them in the database has the qualities of an owner.
If you ask me,
Maybe
there's
we can
only
look
one
into it.
person who'd be qualified enough as is, but whatever. I don't think they'd want to talk to me anyway.
Stop being a little pushover.
No.
They're upset, and if I were you, I'll give them the time, but you're not making any sense.
I fucked up.
Everything should be fine. We should just clean up, look for files, look through people who maybe, I guess maybe one of them has some kind of previous experience that could help. And we'll see, I guess.
Long as they're okay with the 70% cut I take, I'm fine with that.
I thought you split it 65%.
Well, new owner doesn't mean I can't move up in the world a bit. I mean, I have things, priorities. I'm high maintenance. I deserve 70%.
I'm calling King.
Okay. Woof, woof, bark, bark. That's all there is to it. I'm a dog. Deal with it. Woof.
Alright, if my math is correct, if Hatter says one more woof woof bark bark, they should be hitting around 8. Now, I could be off since I'm still preoccupied with this whole new place, and as well as the missing of our owner, but at the same time, I should be keeping track of that.
Woof, woof, bark, bark.
That was 9.